Yes.
Ooh-wee! Welcome back, everybody. We got a fucking packed house tonight.
Shut the fuck up.
We're going retro on this episode. We're all a little tuned up. We got like 8 of us. This is like remember when we used to hang out in Jamie's room upstairs?
Vinny
The Uber Driver's podcast studio.
Mm.
So we got, obviously I'm here, Dats is here, we got Nikos, Finn, Dickie, and Vinny. Amy's hiding in the other room. She didn't want to join, but not
Amy's producing because Jamie's too busy.
Yeah.
He's chasing the 5-star rating. What the fuck he's doing?
Yeah, she's a new producer.
That's good.
Yeah, hey, probably just leave that and just maybe figure out a good spot for that and then just talk louder.
Does that work?
Like this.
Yeah, or move yourself.
I'm not fucking moving, asshole.
Well, you're gonna have to talk a little bit louder.
That shouldn't be a problem for Vinny.
Yeah, no, Vinny. Oh, Vinny's volume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, this helmet's fucking cutting off the circulation in my brain.
Alright.
Start with that.
Well,
It's pretty hot.
Nikos, you wanna take us off on this thing?
Here we go.
Yeah, we just had the NFL Hall of Fame announcement and the Defensive Player of the Year.
So what do you need? The finalists for the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Alright, so the finalists, not the guys who got in. All the finalists are Palomalu, Reggie Wayne, Steve Hutchinson, Regis Seymour, Alan Faneca, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Edgerrin James, Zach Thomas, John Lynch, Bryant Young, Tony Baselli, Leroy Butler, Steve Atwater, and Sam Mills.
And
So, bag at nothing?
The five people that matter that got in, modern era players, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater,
The Edge.
Troy Polamalu, Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson.
Okay, Steve Hutchinson was good.
Yeah.
He's also a guard, so they gotta let the lineman.
They
in.
should have put
Isaac
They should
Bruce?
have put Alan Faneca. And Alan Faneca was awesome.
I don't know if Isaac Bruce is a Hall of Famer.
Really?
He's like
Why not?
second all time in
Sure.
like every receiving
Or
category.
is this just a hot
He led the
take?
greatest
No,
show
no.
on turf.
Is this a Vinny fact?
He should have been in there before.
He's got a firsty.
Where is he in the
Whoa,
in the
what?
career rankings?
He's like second and third for everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
I'm
that.
pretty
greatest
sure.
show on turf.
Can we get that?
I'm working on it.
fact
Well,
check?
remember,
keep
you
talking.
fucking geriatrics are older than me, so I don't remember
Who's the one?
greatest show on
Edgerrin
turf.
James?
Jesus Christ, you gonna play that bullshit on me right now?
Yeah, you old fuck.
Is Edgerrin James really like?
Edgerrin James, I don't think is a Hall of
It's Trick Daddy's cousin. He really is.
Famer. You could get in for that.
You were a grill for a period of time.
I don't think Edgerrin James is a Hall of Famer.
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna put him in the likes of like Deion Sanders, I mean, hang on a minute.
Well, it's
Barry
not-
Sanders.
Yeah, it's the Hall of Very Good right now. So it's not. Edgerrin James just didn't. I don't know. He wasn't like a. I don't know. He just. Everyone's afraid of Peyton, so they just every now and then ran it.
Right.
Fucking.
Right.
Like Joseph Adai did the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say Joseph Adai crushed
James
it when he was
Monroe.
running
We
back.
can keep going.
James Monroe.
I remember these guys.
Holy
Donald
shit.
Brown.
Wow. Hey, local guy who went to UConn.
But the real Troy Polamalu, no way.
Yeah.
Who did he play for again?
The Steelers.
Steelers, long hair.
He played for.
He was the Head and Shoulders
He
guy.
played for Head and
That's
Shoulders.
it. That's how I know.
He started Head and
You
Shoulders.
use the fucking shampoo every day, you motherfucker.
Troy
Probably because of
Polamalu,
Probably. Apparently not.
he is one of the worst safeties in coverage I've ever seen.
Yeah. No,
He
he
stood
was,
over the center and jumped over the center every play.
He was a small linebacker. Hey, Vinny, why don't you rustle
Is
around
that
a little bit
loud?
more?
Is that loud?
Jesus Christ.
Don't mind me, I gotta hydrate.
Every time
His cool is back.
the Colts played them, Patriots played them, whoever, except for against fucking Matt Hasselsack, whatever the fuck. He
That's spot on. Fact checked.
he
check.
shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. That's if Rodney Harrison is not a Hall of Famer,
That's no.
Troy Polamalu
absolutely.
should not be a
Rodney
fucking
Harrison
Hall
is
of
much
Famer.
better than Troy Polamalu.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
And not even just because he played for the Pats. He
That's-
played most of his career on the Chargers.
Yeah,
He was also considered like one of the dirtiest players in the game in his Chargers years.
Yeah, but that doesn't make him not a Hall of Famer.
What,
It makes
it
people
might,
not
it
want
might have
him.
something to do with
no,
the
but those hits were legal. You could hit back
Yeah.
then.
No, of course, but he's also had the reputation. I'm sure that sways the
It's
fucking
because he
voting,
didn't talk
right?
to the media.
I'm sure he stuck a few fingers in dudes' asses in the bottom pile.
Who hasn't? I mean, that's the fun of the
Yeah,
game.
I haven't even had to be in the bottom of the pile either.
Right, yeah. I sat on the sidelines my entire fucking career, high school career.
Two doesn't even get my attention.
You gotta get to 3 knuckles now for me to even
What?
open my eyes.
Did we get those stats yet?
The
Dan?
shocker.
Isaac Bruce is 5th in yards, and 12th in touchdowns. Larry Fitz kind of fucked his numbers up a little bit. The only thing I don't have is total receptions.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I think he's second.
I mean, top 10 though in those two, right? Did you say 5th and
13th in receptions.
Yeah, so top 10. Yeah.
Closer than 2.
Yeah.
Isaac Bruce. I don't know. Isaac Bruce was very good.
Yeah.
So Isaac Bruce's season numbers are fucking insane.
Oh, you
Well,
know what?
He made Kurt Warner.
I'm sorry.
Hall of Famer, right?
I'm sorry. When I said Isaac Bruce
they
is
were
not a
all
Hall
good,
of
but-
Famer, I was mixing him up with Torrey Holt.
And
Because
Torrey Holt was also one of them.
Torrey Holt is not a Hall of Famer. I'll give it to
Did
Isaac
you ever
Bruce.
see Torrey Holt's finger?
Yes.
Finger?
It like bends like completely left.
He's an alien.
Looks like my fucking dick.
Wait. I'm not sure if I really want to get into this, but are we?
But I'm glad Reggie Wayne didn't get him because I like Reggie Wayne, but he ain't a Hall of Famer.
So you're a hang to the left guy.
Absolutely.
I'm also a hang.
We're not talking about.
I too.
Yeah.
Are we
He said
consensus?
turn to the left.
Turn. So are you like
It's not broken.
You can fuck around corners.
No, I'm not like the new guy.
Vinny.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, broke dick.
don't talk right into the mic.
Broke dick.
Okay.
To the left.
Actually, when you guys talk about Ross Patterson,
I turned it.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, fantastic!
Is
That way I can
that
kick
the
back
guy?
and relax.
Is that the new guy?
I know, Ross Patterson.
Ross Patterson, he was in the new guy.
The new guy,
You guys
yeah.
were talking about him earlier. We were talking about broke dick.
Yeah.
Ross
No, his
Patterson.
finger's pretty gross.
So consensus here, where it's left. To the left?
Mine kind of hangs like straight.
What,
down.
Nikos'
Oh my
dick,
God,
or-
Here we go.
Sorry.
Mister, I don't have any fucking. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you a lefty or a righty?
righty. Well, why?
He doesn't have enough of a hang down to even know.
Righty or lefty? Like in what? Like life? Or?
Like jerking off.
Oh, lefty. The mouse ruined me.
Whatever.
The mouse just programmed it a whole different way.
I mean, I'm with Finn to a point, but like when I'm
Dude,
lazy,
you know you could have just moved the mouse on the other side.
no,
Yeah.
no.
No. Especially.
Using the mouse
It's
with
in
your
the middle.
left hand.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe I was ahead of my time, but I had a wireless mouse.
Oh,
Move that shit to the
Also,
left.
no.
Oh,
No.
Hey!
When you're-
Who invited the rich kid?
I don't have locks on my door. You never know who's walking in. I need my right hand to be fucking quick.
Oh
and
no,
ready to
dude,
fucking-
that's the excitement of it.
Although the thrill's always there, but
yeah,
I need.
it's the thrill. When you're a kid, you're like 15, 16 years old. You're a kid. You don't know. You don't fucking know.
Right.
You don't know if someone's gonna fucking walk upstairs or walk in the computer room.
Mel.
That's
you,
what-
you smack off. You smack off whatever hand is closer to your wrench. That's just how it works.
But you can move your hands, Vinny.
Yeah, you can change it.
No,
They're attached to your arms.
Huh? I'm saying whatever hand is closer
Dude,
at the time.
I'm looking at my hands right now.
All right,
It's
in
about
your
50.
case, it's
Right
it's
now,
the
they're
left.
right now, they're both probably about 10 inches away.
It's
from
Yeah,
me.
because you're trying to prove a point now, asshole.
10 inches is generous.
What's that word?
I don't know how
Anti-
far is my stomach.
What's the word? Dexter? What the fuck?
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Yeah.
Thank you for the peanut gallery.
Ambidextrous.
That's how I am.
Oh,
I'm
you're a-
smack it off.
You're a double barrel jacker.
Huh?
You got 2 penises.
You go both ways.
I told you whatever.
You go left
I
whatever.
thought that was when you sit on a cucumber while jacking off.
I haven't.
That too,
Oh,
of
shit.
course. That too, of course.
I haven't tried to use my right
That's
hand.
a
in maybe
Tuesday
9
night.
years. I'm going to be honest with you.
It's a Tuesday night.
You don't just switch it up sometimes. Just
Give yourself a stranger.
You know what? Masturbating's a thrill enough for me. I don't need to experiment.
Well, it's getting kind of old for me. I don't know. It's been 30 years.
Alright.
30 years?
So Stephon Gilmore.
Going Simsbury.
Yeah, more or less.
Stephon Gilmore as one defensive
He
player
jerks
of the
off with his left hand.
You're gonna try to get steamrolled. Should we do a side conversation?
no. Just take us away.
year.
I'll turn Vinny's mic off.
Stephon Gilmore.
Well,
You
as-
turn my fucking mic
Defense-
off and
defensive
smash
player
it
of
with
the
his
year.
helmet.
as Patriot homers, it's great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so what I saw from Stephon Gilmore from the defensive player of the year is a game at home against a team that's trying to fucking tank. you got roasted by the wide receiver.
Devontae Parker.
Yeah.
You basically, I mean, hey, Tom Brady didn't help by throwing a pick six.
I watched
at the beginning of the game, but
Oh wow.
I watched the 2015
Dave Franco's
Florida
about to
State
fuck that run.
Seminoles get trashed by Devontae Parker the same way that he did the New England Patriots.
well, I mean, I don't care about the Seminoles.
Well, the 2015 Florida State Seminoles
What?
were horrible.
Some jacking going on?
Okay, so you put
They
Dave
lost to
Franco was
Greg
about the game
Ward
to none.
in Houston in the Orange Bowl.
So he's the first defensive player for the Patriots ever, which I can give a fuck about. And you couldn't do like when it really mattered. You really didn't do much.
No.
I
That was
mean,
just a great game.
Jared Goff's just handed you interceptions in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
If anything,
His play against the Jaguars, though, to ice that AFC Championship game.
That was
play
huge.
I was gonna say he had
Fully
a better
extended.
he had a better season last year than he did this year.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's.
Well,
I would still rather Jalen Ramsey.
I'll say this
Just
though.
saying.
I
Okay.
think the schedule last year was a lot better than what they played this year. If that
Well,
makes sense, because
He didn't have any stats last year because the defense really didn't turn the ball over much.
Right.
They turned the ball over a ton this year, therefore everyone had stats.
but nobody
therefore-
threw the fuck at him last year either. I mean,
He didn't get the ball thrown at him much this year. It was
Oh,
a lot of tips
right.
and stuff.
What's his name did? Josh Rosen did.
It was Fitzpatrick. It was Fitzpatrick in week 17.
Yeah, that was Fitzmagic.
No. Week 2.
Oh.
Oh.
The
Was that still
the
Devontae
touchdown?
Parker?
The touchdown to currently
pick
cover the
six.
spread.
Pick six. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Steered at him, just handed it to him.
Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to be the New England Patriots quarterback.
Oh, I
this
can't
year.
wait. I can't wait.
He's
No,
gonna
dude. It's going to be
Hey.
Andy Dalton.
he's gonna complete the
that
quad
brings us to Brady's picture.
Every gambler's dream right
quadfecta.
The
Ryan
pitcher.
Fitzpatrick is going to
Here
be
we
the
go.
only guy to play in all 4 teams in the division.
Vinny,
Can't
break
wait.
down the Tom Brady picture.
Yeah,
for
tell
us.
me about this, Vin.
Huh?
What does it mean?
Are you-
Yeah, I know you saw it. The black and white picture of him walking in the tunnel.
Yeah, he's walking into Gillette.
First
yeah.
of all,
Is he walking into Gillette or is he walking away from New England?
no, he's walking in. He's clearly walking towards the field.
Do you know it's
into
Gillette?
Which tunnel was
Gillette.
it, Vinny?
He's walking
I also
backwards
don't. I don't
into
know if that
Gillette.
was Gillette.
first of all, you know what he's doing? He could have waited next week to do this.
Yeah.
No,
he's
he-
pissed. He's pissed because Italian Tom, Jimmy, is gonna win tomorrow,
Yes.
The Italians down.
and he's being a fucking cunt. I'm very sorry, Amy, about that word, but he's being a figanazu.
No, he's
Don't worry, she can bleep that.
And he can't handle it.
Yeah.
He can't handle it.
he's
He's
Because
pissed.
for the first time in 3 years, Super Bowl week, no one's talking about him.
And to answer your earlier question, he's walking walking out to the field through the visitor tunnel.
Why?
Because he's fucking leaving.
Oh.
Yeah. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. is leaving New England.
Am I the only one who doesn't care either way?
I hope so. No, I want him to leave. I want him to leave.
Wait. You want the greatest quarterback in the history of the goddamn league.
He's fucking old.
Yes.
Alright, so you're putting
Age-
all your fucking faith
Age
in goddamn
notwithstanding,
Stidham?
if he's going to continue to be the cunt that he was last year,
He was
Yes.
a cunt this year. He
Yeah.
was a cunt.
I don't think I want him. And I might be a hot take, and I might be a spoiled Pats fan.
I'm good. No, I'm honestly, I'm
Oh,
good.
oh,
I'm good
he
with
had a-
Brady. I don't want him around if he's
I
gonna
was
be a
also.
fucking huge
How do
bitch.
you feel about fucking Jarrett Stidham then?
You gotta rip
Doesn't
out-
matter.
Dude,
I don't
do you
care.
know-
You gotta rip out
Mate,
Band-Aid eventually.
Do you know how hard Bill is going to fucking load up around Jarrett Stidham if Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback?
Oh yeah.
Julio Jones and AJ Green are going to be the fucking receivers in this
Yeah.
team.
Well,
Yeah.
if-
And
if
they're gonna
fucking-
find a way to bring in
Hunter
Antonio
Henry,
Brown
they're
back.
going to get Hunter Henry as well. Like, it's going to be
That's
insane.
something to say.
It's going to be fucking incredible.
I'd rather run back with that
Listen,
fucking kid in the
Jameis
backfield.
Winston won a national title at Florida State, and it was probably it might have been my favorite
Crab legs.
sports moment. It might be my favorite sports moment when Florida State actually won that national title. And Jameis Winston won it, and then in 2014, I saw that ball go out of his hands backwards in the Rose Bowl, and Oregon returned it for a touchdown, and I just go, you know what? I'm good with fucking Jameis, and the rape, and the crab legs, and the fucking fumble, and the
Yeah,
picks,
but
and...
Jameis didn't
the
give you
squinting.
fucking 6 titles either.
It doesn't matter. One Florida State title because everyone in the world is the world's biggest fucking prick. One Florida State title is almost like 6 fucking Patriots titles.
I beg to differ.
No, because everyone in my fucking entire life comes at me about Florida State.
Would you say that they're like veganizers?
I'm a veganomizer.
Can we define
Well,
that?
How many titles did he really give you?
3.
3.
Probably 3.
3.
Well,
first
Seattle.
We can chronologically go.
The first
Seattle,
three.
Atlanta.
The first three.
2.5.
Wait a minute.
Defense.
He gave him the Seattle title?
Yeah, he had to come back.
That fourth quarter was.
He had to put
He
points
fucked
on
them
the
and threw the pick to Bobby Wagner in the third quarter.
He throws picks in every fucking Super Bowl.
Which is what I'm talking about.
That's
Joe
a good
didn't.
point.
Joe didn't do that shit.
But that fourth quarter was incredible.
That
was Tom.
What was the deciding play
True.
in the fucking Super Bowl?
But not for nothing.
Hey, that wasn't number one.
What the fuck was that? Jermaine Kearse catch. Like fuck.
That was it was the same thing as like David Kyrie, the same fucking stadium on the same side of the field.
Kyrie or
Okay.
Tyree?
David
Well,
Kyrie.
Kyrie dropped 54
What
last
the
night,
fuck?
which is beautiful. But wait,
Yeah, it's
whoa,
beautiful.
whoa, whoa.
Like LeBron. I took LeBron's
Hold on.
over in his
In
points.
2007, you averaged 37.3 points per game, and you scored fucking how many in a fucking dome
Yeah.
against a 6-seed team that you throttled
Yeah.
4 weeks before that in their place when they were playing to get into the playoffs.
Yep.
So I don't want to hear about David Tyree. No. You fucking suck. You choked on the pressure, just like the Warriors did against LeBron.
Right.
There's only one guy who didn't choke in the pressure, and that happened in '96. Okay, so and in 2011, the first fucking play of the game, you throw the ball down because you don't know the rules, and you lose by 5. When Gostkowski was in range after Deion Branch had that catch up the fucking seam. We've lost a lot of money in these games. I remember every play. Okay, I'm just keeping it real.
Did Tom Brady win the Atlanta Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Well, the defense also gave
You also
up.
threw a pick 6 that really made it impossible to win.
But
So I'm trying to see.
No.
I'm also trying to see.
No.
I mean, it was 28
but
to
No, he
3.
did.
the offense scored 31
Oh,
points.
let's be
in
real.
18
James
minutes.
White was the MVP for that Super Bowl.
Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Agreed.
James White.
Everybody here agrees on that one.
But
No, he was a massive contributor.
So I guess the question can't be
He also
did he
no,
win
if you
or
wanna play
lose
the
a game
hold on,
because
this
it's
is,
not fair.
This is
because
what no one talks about. If the Falcons, I don't remember the.
They ran the ball.
I don't remember. No, not even that. No one talks about this. I don't remember the defensive back. It must have been a Haitian kid because the throw to Edelman should have been a catch. Should have been a pick. Throw to Edelman.
Yeah.
That was pathetic. He literally looked and threw that right down the middle. That was bad.
But I guess in the same sense, you could also say it's like, well, Kyle Shanahan fucked the game up. But then it's like, well, it's not just Kyle Shanahan.
No, Matt Ryan did.
Matt Ryan
Well,
took
let's be real.
sacks.
And I thank him every day for that pile. That is wonderful. Thank you. So I wish I could have kept it, but
I thought Brady played really, really well in that game.
no. He won them the Panthers Super Bowl. Hands down.
He won them the
Phenomenal.
Atlanta Super Bowl, too.
Who?
No.
Atlanta?
Listen,
Most of those. Instead of did he win them the game, did he play incredibly well? He played incredibly well in
for a
from
half
the
in
third?
Atlanta. For a half.
But when it mattered,
Yeah.
he brought them back
No.
to the
But I'm
win.
saying, all right. So if I fucking, you're throwing.
Would
these
you
picks
rather
and
bet
shit.
Ryan or Tom Brady in
That's
that fucking
ridiculous.
fourth quarter?
That's a ridiculous question.
Different topic.
What the fuck then? Like,
No.
Because the point I was also going to try to make was the thing with Tom Brady is he fucking did everything he could in the Philly Super Bowl.
Right, and his defense let him down.
Yeah.
Defense
Defense
sucked.
The
Make it
Philly
stop.
Super Bowl,
Yeah.
no. The best game he played was the Panthers.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the best game.
No.
The Philly Super Bowl,
He threw for 500 yards.
he did, but they were also down a lot.
I know, but what else was he going to What else was Tom Brady supposed to do?
Not fumble at the end of it. To
Well,
check it down to Gronk and James
Maybe
White.
fucking
That's what he was.
Marcus
that's what he was
Cannon can make a star, or Shaq made whoever it was.
Listen,
on the
he
right
could have
side.
checked it. I'm just saying. And they also sucked
Or-
in the first.
you know what, he
they
should-
sucked in the first half of that
He
game.
should have caught the ball.
Everybody, everybody rips the defense. What happened in the first half of that game? McCourty got a pick before the half to keep them in the game. People forget about that. They played like shit. Gostkowski's fucking looks like
People
Messi
forget
taking a
Chris
penalty
Hogan
kick
split across.
to kick the fucking 10-yard field goal and he misses it. They played like shit in the first half.
Yeah.
They played great in the second half.
Well, they always do.
Yeah.
That's just Patriots Super
No,
Bowl.
you know why? Because Bill says stop doing retarded shit, and he tells them what to do. This is another thing.
Don't tread on me.
That's the real cog for everything, Bill. If we're gonna really get into it.
Yeah.
Well, let's
This is
go.
funny, too,
So the
'cause-
Panthers, we give it to Tom.
Yep.
The first one,
No, it's
No.
the defense and
no.
Antoine
Oh,
Smith.
First one was really it was a running game, right?
Yeah.
Antoine Smith, right?
And hey, don't forget Otis Smith.
Hold on. I will say,
Listen,
he made,
the first Super Bowl MVP, photographer 39 or whatever the guy's name was.
Oh, what?
Video photographer 39.
Yeah, NFL photographer 138 or
Yeah,
whatever.
the guy that
39.
stole
Okay.
all the signs.
The second one,
allegedly.
the Eagles one, I don't even know what
Donovan McNabb was puking on the field. I mean, they just weren't ready.
They ran the clock out down 10 with 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Andy Reid. Hey, we'll give that one to Andy Reid.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but listen. So, you know what? I'll side with you with Atlanta. Fuck it. We'll give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give you Seattle because I'm not going to give someone. No, you're good.
Yeah.
But if you bury yourself, if you're the contributor to burying yourself, when you dig yourself out, when you dig yourself out, you're just evening in my mind.
No, I hear that. I hear that.
No, you're down 14-3.
Yeah.
And you throw a pick six and it's like, come on.
Yeah.
How'd they get there? How'd they get that fucking Super Bowl though?
Oh,
What?
no.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's
oh no.
Here we go!
That's gonna start a whole fucking different thing,
Mike
right?
Tomlin's defense against Chris Hogan?
Yeah, the zero human defense against Chris
Oh
Hogan.
my god.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's your favorite.
So we have to
fucking-
talk about the AFC East.
Please.
being
Well, that's his
god-awful
favorite.
forever.
That's his favorite fucking wide receiver in the league, right?
Amy's reaction.
Sorry.
Rex Burkhead running it in against Kansas City.
Oh, his favorite running
I
back.
just want people to be real.
I might have to rewatch this movie.
I just want people to be real.
You picked this.
Of course he did.
I know.
2015 in Denver.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
terrible.
2010 against
Wait.
the Jets.
2015 in Denver.
Oh,
Was that
wait,
Austin
wait,
Colts?
2012
No,
against the
that was
Ravens.
2013.
When Sanchez beat them in Foxborough and doing backflips
You
on the
threw
fucking
you
field.
threw a 95-yard pick six to Ben Jarvis Greenhouse on a fucking screenplay. How the fuck does that happen? 2012 against the Ravens.
Yeah.
They got killed in that game.
First play of the game, 97 yards, Ray Rice.
No, that's 2009.
That was 2009.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
talking about
That
when
was
you
the-
wanted
that was
to
the wild
slide because
card.
I was at this game.
2012. They
Before
lost
this
by
year,
like-
that was the
They
last
lost by
time they
like
played a
2
wild
or
card
3
game.
scores though.
But
Didn't
you're in the end of the half.
Imagine that.
You're down 3. You're running in. It was 4th and 5. He didn't want to run and dive. He slid.
I'm gonna eat it.
And Ray Lewis hit him and he fumbled. It wouldn't have mattered. It was 4th down. And Ed Reed brought it back like 60 yards, and then Anquan Bolden got a touchdown right before the half.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking 11-point swing. I can keep going. Because what I saw a couple
But what
weeks,
about
what I
that
saw a
Ken-
couple
what about
months
that-
ago was not cool.
But what about that play to Kembrell Tompkins against the Saints,
Saints,
in
the
2013?
The unicorns and show ponies. Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Hey, no, but
I
That was
fucking
dying.
love him.
so
Oh,
Atlanta,
man.
you gotta work with me here.
Shut up,
You
Joe.
can either give me Atlanta or Seattle. Pick one. Because it ain't both.
Atlanta.
Wait, why can't it be both?
Atlanta.
I'll give him Atlanta.
Okay, then we'll go with
It's
Atlanta.
more
Okay.
Atlanta than Seattle, so I'll go with
Okay.
Atlanta.
So,
So he's got you 2.
2. And you know what?
It's like 2.5.
No.
which I said 2.5, 3.
No, there's no halves. There's fulls and there's fulls. That's it.
Every
no,
line has a half.
No.
Yeah.
In 20, the second Eagles one,
Yeah.
I'll even give him that. Played fantastic. So
Yeah.
we're at 3.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's then.
Well,
the problem is then that's 3 of 9.
Oh yeah, okay. Then you're in LeBron James territory.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
not 3
Yeah.
of 9.
All right. I mean,
And what happened last year? Please don't fucking argue for last year. Please.
Last year,
Please.
Bill.
last year was Bill.
Does anyone have any?
You know what it was last year was more of Sean McVay fangirling. The entire week, all he did was
He was
No,
kissing
yes,
his
it
ass.
the whole leading up
Dante
to it.
Hightower absolutely annihilating every single person off the line all fucking night.
No,
That
fair.
was phenomenal.
Absolutely fair.
Well,
Absolutely
he's
fair.
captain Super Bowl, so
How's
But
Tyler
all week
Higbee
long,
doing,
but
bud?
all week long, Sean McVay. Yeah, Bill's the greatest coach ever.
he was
played.
dying to like Bill.
No, I'm paying attention.
Yeah, no,
I actually
Bill-
did have a question. but
Bill is the reason why I got into coaching. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's
Bill,
reference.
Bill's the
Remember
greatest coach
the
ever. Come on, man.
remember
Come
the-
on, man.
Remember the clip from before the
Now,
game on the field?
I will
Like,
say-
between him and Belichick.
What?
Yeah.
I really
Why
love
can't
what
he
you guys
go?
are
No,
doing.
because
And
it's
he does
a game,
okay,
like,
and
yeah.
he's kept on going.
Yeah.
Goes,
Who's clever?
goes.
Well, there's a reason
No, I know,
why.
but if
There's
it's-
a reason
if
why
it's
guys
either or.
like Tom Coughlin.
Well, there's no one that can argue on both because we're splitting the hair thing.
Oh, you're right.
But there's a reason why guys like Tom Coughlin used to just walk in and be like, "Yo, Belichick, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that asshole."
Hey, all you have to do is say, "Hey, Bill, boom, boom." You
Yeah.
don't have to fucking look. He said at midfield, and lick his balls 20 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that can go all day, but we'll change it up.
All right.
We know where I stand.
Nikos is steering the ship
So
tonight.
we're 3 out of 6, I guess.
Please.
As it stands right now, this is looking like a 4-hour show. So
No,
buckle up.
No, we're good.
We
We're
haven't been
good.
going that long.
We're only a half hour in.
So, did you review the NFL 100
In
list?
dog years.
Because a lot of people were upset
No.
about that.
No.
The
A lot
what?
of people were pissed about that, the NFL 100 list.
Oh, you gotta tell me about this because I didn't see
Yeah.
the top plays.
what do you
the
got?
Super Bowl plays.
Oh no, that's a. Well, do you want to go Super Bowl plays?
Yeah, because I
James
wanna,
Harrison, that touchdown.
Oh, that's
Wait,
the
that
best,
was number one?
That's to me that's the best Super Bowl play in history.
Yeah.
To me.
It's between, so oddly enough, it's two Steelers plays. Between the James Harrison 99-yard touchdown return,
What, Santonio Holmes?
Santonio Holmes in the corner.
Wow, same Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Santonio,
I
he
don't-
always had the arm. He threw how many?
I think the James Harrison's much.
The trick play?
Right, but it's
I was
between
gonna,
those two.
I was gonna say people's top 5 Super Bowl plays.
Malcolm Butler is up there.
Oh yeah.
I'll give Malcolm
Yeah,
Butler.
but
with the
what do you
pick.
say it was? 16, 13, whatever the fuck
I think it was 13th. No,
That's
that was-
bullshit. It should be in the top
Yeah.
5.
Well, what's the miracle throw? The number one.
The
Well, no,
Immaculate
no.
Reception.
You know,
Immaculate
no.
Reception.
That wasn't a Super Bowl, I don't think, right?
Oh, I'm just thinking.
I think that was an
NFL plays.
AFC Championship game.
You know why they put the Malcolm Butler one lower? Is because it was one of the most retarded things ever.
Plays. Yeah, no,
That-
yeah.
Well, from Pete Carroll, yeah.
That's why, No, just in general.
They should've
like,
ran it.
Like my grandmother would have.
Throw it
My grandmother would have just handed the fucking thing off. It's very fucking. She doesn't even know what she's doing.
I love the reactions from the Seahawks fans. Beast mode, beast. Ah!
Yeah.
I mean, and the shame is too is that team that would have probably been the first team to win 3 in a row. That just killed their momentum. Think about it. They would have beat Peyton Manning in a record-setting offense the year before.
Yeah.
They would have beaten Brady the next year and Bill, and then they would have with that momentum because it broke them up.
Yeah.
They would have stayed for that third.
Right.
Marshawn would have. It fucked them all up. They would have went through the gauntlet like no other team.
Yeah.
And that's too bad.
That the Legion of Boom. That was a fucking defense.
That's too bad. They would have.
Yeah.
That's a shame
That
that
was
they did
wild.
that because your coach is a fucking dickhead.
Cocksucker.
Surprised the Bears.
Run it, Bev.
I'm surprised the Bears didn't pick up Bevel for their OC.
I love the NFL films too when fucking Russell comes inside and says, "What happened is he threw a fucking pick. He fucking pick in the end
Fuck,
zone."
there's other plays. There's the Desmond Howard kick return.
Honestly, I mean, I know it's tough for us around here, but the David Tyree catch,
No, of course.
I mean, that's up
See,
there.
stupid shit.
When you,
what
the
number is that?
Burress actual touchdown.
Yeah.
The throw to Manningham.
Yep.
What's
Oh,
the
that's-
number?
that's
and
the
that
only
was
thing.
2011.
and,
Yeah.
at the
Honestly, you know what? That throw to Mario
Phenomenal
Manningham
throw.
catch,
Unbelievable throw.
I would
Better play.
put
That's an
that.
incredible throw.
That's top 5 for me.
That's an
Because that
incredible
was
throw.
a perfect throw against perfect coverage with a perfect catch. That was. You couldn't beat that. You couldn't beat him on that play.
And the game plan was, was that Steve Smith and Victor Cruz? Who were the 1 and 2 receivers?
Yeah.
It was Hakeem Nicks.
Oh, it was Hakeem Nicks and
Yeah.
Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
And the game plan was, don't let Nicks and Cruz beat you.
Yeah.
And it was Manningham.
And it was Manningham.
So,
So
if
yeah,
you want to talk a pure football play,
that's
it probably is, but
it's
it's not.
top
It's not.
five.
But it's not going to get the ranking because it's not
No,
flashy.
I'd go
it's not
Harrison.
crazy.
The Harrison pick.
yeah.
That was just. That was.
That was the
Yeah.
999.
I go
against
Harrison,
the Cardinals.
Santonio Holmes, Mario Manningham,
Same Super Bowl.
Butler. I don't know what would be the 5th one.
Well, I
I mean, fuck.
I
dude.
know I would go the Tracy.
The Homer-
I'd
the
go the
Homer
Tracy
pick.
Porter.
The Vinatieri kick against
No,
the Rams.
I'd go the Tracy Porter pick on Peyton
That
to
ice that
seal
game.
to ice it.
That ice that game.
yeah.
You know what's funny? I heard someone on the radio talking today, and they were saying how back in the day, like the 80s into like the 2000s,
It was no close Super Bowl.
every other year
It was a
was a
blowout.
fucking blowout.
Blowout.
Yeah.
And the AFC always won those games too, right? For the most part.
That I don't know,
But
but
back in like the 80s, I believe.
You know what? The
This
last.
might be a
Don't really
Vinny
factor.
fact.
I'd
but-
go the last.
Well, the 80s was.
well, San Francisco won 5.
I was gonna say that was the
So,
90s.
yeah, so
I'd go
so
the
was
last
NFC
play.
blowing
Jimmy
them out.
Smith. Everyone forgets it. Jimmy Smith on Crabtree to end the Super Bowl, the
Yeah.
4th and 1.
Yeah.
But that's more like a goal line.
Yeah.
That's more like a goal
Wow.
line thing.
That was a fucking play. That was the blackout game.
Jacoby Jones
That was the
going
game.
off.
The power went out for like
New
a
Orleans?
fucking 6
Percy
hours.
Harvin's kickoff return.
Lamborghini Percy.
Goddamn.
crusty over.
The end around that got called back.
The goddamn fucking end around. I fucking hate the end around.
I feel like I'm missing something.
It's like the
What am I
horn.
missing?
Devin Hester. Oh wait,
Mike Jones?
lost that game.
John Elway, the
Oh.
helicopter, and Mike Jones.
Mike
Tackle
Jones.
and Dyson
Yeah.
on the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Oh,
best
against
the
the
best
Rams.
that the best that
Yeah.
never was
Mike Jones.
was the
Mike Jones.
Dyson.
the ball down on the half-yard line.
And then the next day he snapped the yardstick and
Yeah.
we all know
Yeah,
that.
but then there's the 100 list. So a lot of people were pissed about the 100 list.
Yeah.
Because they have 10 fucking quarterbacks. And 4 of them are like George Blander and fucking
White.
Otto Graham and...
So we watched a little bit of the NFL 100. We watched the wide receivers one.
Oh,
Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs Herschel.
Crazy Legs
The best
Herschel.
player ever.
Yeah, and it's like,
Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch.
yeah, and it's like, come on, guys, like.
Oh
you're
no, I
better
saw
than
that guy
this.
run. Listen, he's in.
It's
You're
fucking.
better
He's
than
on the
this.
team.
When Belichick goes, how the fuck do you tackle that guy?
He's on the team.
Yeah, no, he's right. How
I
do
don't know about Gallup and Red
It's like
Grange,
fucking
but
Shorzy skating out there as the fucking ref.
Yeah, he looked
Well,
like me in my
fuck,
place.
so,
like,
a lot of people.
Fuck you, Jonesy.
A
I
lot of
fucked you
people
all
were
last
upset
night.
that Terrell Owens wasn't on the wide receiver.
Yeah, when you put in goofy, it was Steve Largent. Did Steve Largent make it?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So when you put in goofy white people like Steve Largent, it's like
Ed McCaffrey.
No, he did.
Terrell
Joe
Owens was a
Jurevicius
freak,
and
too.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, yeah. All the wide receivers that I would let date my daughter: Ed McCaffrey, Joe
Brandon
Jurevicius,
Stokely.
Wes Welker, Austin Collie.
He was a tight end though, wasn't he?
No,
Are those all white guys?
Stokely was a wide receiver.
all white guys.
Matt
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah. I'd let them all date my daughter.
Yeah.
They're,
Brian
they're good
Ferentz.
guys. They're real hard workers.
No, when did you have a kid?
But no, they had.
Mike Fury,
They,
Brian.
their gripe was they had 10 quarterbacks, and every other position there was like four people. What?
Yeah, because that's tough because quarterback, obviously in today's game, quarterback has a huge influence on the game, but in like the
There's so
50s
few
and
that are, like-
60s, like it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Like
why
they didn't
did
have
you-
that much of
Who was the other
an
guy?
influence on the game.
I think it was Marino, Manning. What?
Right, Elway.
Elway didn't make it.
He didn't make.
Elway didn't make the team.
Really?
Joe Montana.
Did Jim Kelly make it? I assume
Oh
no.
God, no.
No.
So it was probably Blanda, Tittle, and Otto Graham. Those are the old dudes.
Yeah.
And it was those fucking Dick Pick Brett.
Brett. Yeah. Yeah, he was on because he was on the show.
Yeah. They just Brett. Listen, Brett Favre. Yeah. God.
He won one Super Bowl.
The gunslinger?
Listen.
He just
lost-
threw,
he
he just
lost
threw
the
up and
match.
prayed like a
So you know what? I'm
fucking
gonna
idiot.
throw it.
The pill popper.
I'm gonna throw it to Twitter thing earlier today. So Jimmy Stewart, 98.5 Sports Hub producer on the afternoon show.
Amy's fucking losing her shit over there.
Oh,
He
'cause,
posted something on Twitter earlier that said name the guys in the professional sports league outside of your hometown team that like got you into the sport. And for
Oh yeah,
me,
everyone messaged me because I said Juan Gonzalez.
well for me,
I saw that.
fucking
I
love
saw
Juan
that.
Gonzalez.
for me in the NFL it was Brett Favre. The NFL was Brett
Because
Favre.
of the
You
dick
didn't
pics?
like Barry Sanders?
I was too young for Barry Sanders.
It was the same time.
I didn't really
Brett
watch
Favre won
football.
MVPs 96, 97, 98.
I didn't really watch football when I was that young. In '97, I was 5. I was in kindergarten.
So the second Brett Favre started to not do anything. That's what got you in.
No, it was because
He won three
because-
MVPs in a row.
So it was because the Patriots were in the Super Bowl against Brett Favre.
Barry Sanders was
They
an
got
active
fucking
player.
torched.
Yeah, but I didn't care about football. But I watched the '96 Super Bowl.
Your logic confuses me.
That was a terrible game.
Yeah, I did the same. I
Yeah,
didn't give a
small.
shit about football.
I didn't
Oh, the
care about
Patriots.
football.
Everyone's like,
I was
oh, we
5.
have that team. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Same
so
like
that's the thing. I was 6
But
years.
I knew who Brett Favre was.
I would say I was 6
because
years
of-
old, so I was rooting for the Packers because I didn't know any better. so I
Right,
was
same.
6.
Because of that game.
Get a better symbol.
I didn't watch
Uh,
football. I didn't watch football until after the 2001 Super Bowl. Which, if you look at my Twitter,
So why was Brett Favre the guy?
can confirm.
Just don't get it.
I don't know, because they first introduced you to football. I never watched football.
I don't
They
think that
show
was
him.
the-
They
I
show
don't
him
think that was a
running.
Twitter thing.
He's
I thought it
running
was-
with his fucking
No,
helmet
they were
off
two
and doing
different
all
ones.
this
It was
shit.
different
mind.
ones.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm talking about two different Twitter
Never
things.
mind, because I thought the other one was who were the 4
Yeah, no.
favorite
For that one,
players
for
outside of
for
your
me
market.
was Brewski and Vrabel. Because it was a
No,
one.
it was the 4 favorite players outside of your market.
I need more bourbon.
Sucks to suck.
Can you pass me the?
Tim,
Can somebody pass me the bourbon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
what's
it
up
was,
with that?
it was,
What
it was
reason
your
the
for
four,
left bourbon or the right
it
bourbon?
was your 4 favorite players outside your
What's
market.
up with that Evan
Yeah.
Williams thing there? Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
want
Oh,
some?
no, go on. No,
Did you
no.
like some?
I don't like that stuff at all.
The Evan Williams bottled and bond?
Yeah.
So you had the bottled and bond.
I just poured myself in. It's got like a weird aftertaste to it.
I'm gonna hold it up for the YouTube show. Calumet May Bourbon, not a sponsor, but they could.
Well,
be.
no free ads. No
Label
free
out.
ads.
What the fuck? Dad, is that yours over there?
As a business manager,
Yeah, Williams?
I advise
What is
against
the
this.
aftertaste on it?
Hey, you're our business manager. No wonder
Yes.
why we don't have a sponsor yet.
Hey, I'm working on it, asshole.
Getting wood, like barrels.
Hey,
It's like a flaming wood.
What's it?
I
Oh,
don't
Nice
did
know.
and
you
cheap
get
day.
wood?
I get a
Well,
wood.
he's
Do you
looking-
need a lefty or a righty right now?
He's
You're
looking at
getting
me,
wood.
so
Kobe's asleep.
I go both ways,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Full circle.
How bad is your wood? How hard? Hey,
Oh no,
they're,
I was just curious.
they're both made of woods.
They are.
Oh, it's got an odd aftertaste. That's all I want to say.
Today's a cheat weekend.
I think we're done with that segment.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do the we gotta go to the voicemail. The
Oh.
gambling voicemail.
All right.
Well, you can explain this. Give a little backstory.
So when we were just, wee lads, whatever.
Utes.
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 The two
So we were
Utes.
Utes.
Yes.
So
Precisely.
this is like 16 years old.
So Nikos was like, teaching me how to gamble and how to bet on sports, whatever, and we're doing our thing. And I'd be in the car with him, and he'd call the mailman. And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
the mailman had
No,
a
it
voicemail.
wasn't the mailman.
I thought he was he wasn't your
It
mailman?
wasn't the mailman.
What did he
It
do?
man? It wasn't the
Was the
mailman.
fucking
No,
pool guy?
He wasn't your
Yeah,
mailman?
pool.
No.
He was a mailman.
Hey, we're talking about-
It
we're talking
wasn't
about-
me,
no,
Vinny.
was not
This
her
was
mailman.
not his phone. That
Wait,
was
it
not
wasn't
his
Joe?
phone. No,
But you used to pay Joe.
Joe
Mama.
at the beginning,
He used to collect for this guy.
but then things got haywire. That's all I'll
Weird.
say. And
Yeah.
it wasn't Joe. No,
Might have
no.
to edit
Okay.
this.
It was another.
We're good. It's first names
So-
only. No
yeah.
last
So
names.
anyway, so
It was a fine gentleman
Joe,
from East Boston.
okay. So he would call, and
I wish I had.
I wish I still had
This
the
phone.
phone.
This
It'd
phone.
be
this
easy. And it would get to the voicemail, and the voicemail was just the lines.
My aunt just texted me Garoppolo tomorrow. How funny is that?
But the lines that he was
Did you
calling,
get that from East Boston?
it wasn't
She's
like,
from East Boston.
fantastic.
Celtics -4. It wasn't Heat -2. It was some archaic gambling language that the guy used to use. And then he would translate it for me.
Well, the guy sounded like Christopher Watkins. And you'd call the thing and he would go for newsletters and what was the word? It was like non-gambling purposes only. Like he
Yeah.
made sure he said that first.
Right.
And then he would proceed, it was a voicemail for the day. And he would proceed to just tell you the line, the total and team total for any game imaginable.
In a voicemail.
Volleyball,
Each
Tennessee.
So it was like a 15
It was like-
minute
Yeah,
voicemail.
it was very long. And if you missed it, you had to replay it again.
Okay, so now we're gonna move to women's volleyball.
Very calming voice. It sounded like the
I
guy
love
that used
this
to do
one
the
myself.
Dodgers games that just
Vin
died.
Scully.
Yeah, Vince Scully. Yeah.
God damn.
Celtics.
Do you still remember-
-2.
No, do you remember the language? Because it wasn't just like Celtics
His
-2.
name
It was
Gilbert?
Celtics.
Oh well, he was talking if you wanted to do bird cages and lightnings and all sorts of crazy shit. But we won't get into.
He'd be like Celtics 7-5.
That was just. Oh no, he would do the horse racing. Honest.
Yeah,
But he would do it as though inside the money line. He would do 7-2.
yeah.
So you really had to get you going for math.
But it was like it was wild because because the numbers wouldn't just be like 3-1 or whatever. It would be like, and the Celtics tonight are 17-5. Like, what the fuck kind of math is that?
Those were the days. 13-5. Utah Jazz 14-4.
Yeah, like what the fuck kind of money lines are these?
I'm just sitting there writing it down.
And you
No,
knew
it's
exactly what
okay.
was going on.
Huh. Hey, I'll itch that
Yeah.
for you.
You want to
Well,
itch
we'll,
me?
A little higher to the right.
That was a good
Yeah,
flash.
no, to the
We'll
left.
keep,
Let me get a bigger fucking
keep
beer.
moving.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So, MLB Hall of Fame. Did you talk about that?
No. Dude, Larry Walker is like a
Alright.
great guy.
So it's who is it? Jeter?
Jeter, Larry Walker, and who cares who else?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some old guy from the 20s.
Yeah.
Did the cocksucker that didn't vote Jeter?
That's a cocksucker with a hard C.
That wasn't a hard C.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a soft C.
Cocksucker 23.
Well,
Because I don't really
But-
give a fuck,
no, no.
but I mean,
when you hear,
I don't think he
no,
should
no,
be.
no. I don't care that the guy didn't vote for Jeter because when you hear who he voted for, it just makes it even better. Brad Penny.
Well, I'll put this way, Nikos.
That's
Right?
awesome.
I'll put this way, Nikos. I don't think. I don't really give a fuck whether or not he was going to be unanimous or not. Right? Ken Griffey was. I don't think he should have been anyways.
If anybody was going to be unanimous, it should have been Griffey.
Right.
The unanimous player is Barry Bonds,
Right.
Right.
who's not even in the fucking Hall of Fame.
So this guy
who
did
is the greatest baseball
This
player
guy did
ever.
us all.
Yeah,
fucking
hey,
favor.
no, Larry Walker's a Hall of Famer, but Barry Bonds isn't. Hey, go fuck yourself.
Larry Walker couldn't do shit outside of course.
Well, no, Barry Bonds took steroids. So did everybody else.
I bet Larry Walker took steroids.
So did everybody else.
Steroids don't
Hey.
improve your hand-eye coordination.
Hey, so did I.
He just got busted.
And
That's
the
all
pitchers
I'm
were on steroids.
saying. Yeah, they were.
Right,
Clemens.
exactly.
Okay.
The guys that were throwing to
Sammy
him were on
Sosa should be
steroids.
in. Roger Clemens should definitely be in.
But he
Barry
just-
Bonds should be in. Are we missing someone?
McGuire.
Yeah.
No, he shouldn't. No.
Oh,
McGuire was a
wait. Why not?
one trick pony. Sammy Sosa was a much better player than Mark McGuire.
Well,
Much better.
So,
Okay.
all right.
Mark McGuire literally did nothing else, and he doesn't have as many home runs as the other guys.
All right, how about David Ortiz then?
David Ortiz definitely a Hall of Famer.
Well, I mean, you're saying Mark McGuire is a one-trick pony, then
Do you think Mark McGuire is a better baseball player than David Ortiz?
Yeah. Well, David Ortiz only played DH. Mark
No, I'm saying,
McGuire
you're
played
saying-
first base. He
you're
played
saying
David
one
defense.
trick
Ortiz,
pony.
David Ortiz, but this pony, the pony that is David,
no, I understand what you're saying.
I would bet that pony at Suffolk. I wouldn't bet the McGuire pony at Suffolk.
Yeah.
I'll put
Why
it to you
not?
that way. Because he didn't win. He didn't do anything with it.
He didn't win. No,
He never won-
He put up numbers. And,
Yeah, but he never won an MVP. He never won a Gold Glove.
Right.
He didn't do shit until Jose started to inject him in the ass
Right.
or whatever they were doing.
Okay.
Like these other guys, Sammy Sosa won MVP.
Didn't Poppy
Gold
get
Glove.
fucking-
He was
Didn't
sticking
Poppy
him in the
get
ass,
popped
and then he
too?
was also giving him steroids.
listen. I'm with you there. David got the steroid thing. No one
All
ever
he
talks
did is
about.
hit home runs. Granted, they came at the right times in the right places to win championships and whatnot. McGuire
Dave-
never did that.
listen,
I understand that, but
David used to
the
pound,
numbers are there.
David would pound out the Yankees, and Manny would skull fuck the
So
Cardinals.
so that gives you the fucking
and
tops.
it was a double team.
Yeah.
But then I mean, you can't argue with the moments David Ortiz has had, and then the
No.
Tigers, the
The,
Grand Slam.
the moments that fucking David Ortiz had
Big
is
Mac don't
second
have.
to none.
Listen, although I was at the Fenway,
It's not- yeah,
I was
the-
at the Fenway home run
That's my
derby,
next point. That's my
and
next
I'm still
point.
looking for the ball mark hit
Yeah.
because that thing went to fucking Burlington.
That thing was
that-
fucking
They
unbelievable.
said it landed on Mass Pike, and I know, motherfucker. That's in Woburn somewhere.
I
Like,
saw
don't
Ted
know.
Williams trotted out, fucking dying and shit.
on the
They had
golf cart.
They had
yeah.
everybody there. The
On the golf
bicentennial
cart.
team and shit. Everyone was there. Roberto Clemente's like fucking babysitter.
The Coke bottles are still
Dave
instead of filled.
Ruth's fucking guy that sold them cigarettes. They had everybody there.
McGuire put
It
a
was awesome.
hole in the Coke bottles.
Best moment ever. You talk about electricity. That was a fucking home run derby.
We watched it.
Griffey.
Did I watched that with
Griffey,
you,
Sosa,
right?
We watched like 2
McGuire.
months ago.
2 months ago, me
Yeah.
and Vinny were fucking cocked at like
Fucked up.
3 o'clock in the
What else is
morning.
new?
It's a great watch.
Hey, big surprise.
And we
And,
said, fuck it, let's watch the
And we were like,
99
oh,
fucking
dude, let's
home run
watch.
derby.
Yeah,
I
we
was
watched the
behind third
99
base
home
line.
run derby.
And remember that song? After every home run, they suck it, play the same song. It's
Yeah.
like, Jesus, goddamn, we put on mute.
As far as entertainment factor,
Yeah.
Mark McGuire was. I mean, him and Sammy brought back baseball.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
everybody forgets.
Yeah, but Larry Walker was a good guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
He was a great guy.
He can suck my crooked.
Well, Kurt Schilling's a terrible guy because he's got political beliefs. If you want to get into this one.
He can
So-
suck my crooked dick.
Yeah, my crooked black dick. He can suck. All right. So,
Well, I thought we said it's yellow.
no, caramel. Melt in your mouth, not in your hands. But we're getting a little carried away. So, all right. So another category here. So, I know we shouldn't go that way. No. So we'll backtrack here. By the way, did anybody see the Fast and the Furious trailer for the new one?
No.
Vin Diesel catches a car. I can't wait to see this shit.
Like with his hand?
2 hands. Catches it with 2 hands. I wish we could get the fucking trailer up right now. So.
Hold on, what's it called?
Fast and Furious 9. Can't wait. Cardi B's in it.
Oh, we're done with the car.
John Cena's Vin Diesel's brother. Dominic Toretto's brother. Can't wait.
Jesus Christ.
talk
Just a trailer?
Talk about Fast
Type
9.
in Fast 9.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about, yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
These movies are fucking ridiculous.
You guys ready?
You're ridiculous.
Yeah, no, they kind of lost me in the last one when there was a fucking submarine and The Rock is just fucking holding on to the side of the submarine.
Yeah, but he didn't catch it.
Dude, good.
Were they
Vin Diesel caught the motherfucker.
Caught it like
yeah. Oh, you caught it with one hand.
Alright, here we
Movie
go.
that shit.
Let's go. Alright, so I'll narrate it for you guys.
This makes a great radio, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is
Radio.
us watching the internet.
He's on radio.
Toretto's got his kids
Podcast.
growing
Like,
up.
why you
His
gonna
kid's
break
about-
my fucking balls?
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up!
His
Yeah.
kid's about like 3-4 years old.
Ding. Yeah.
Is it gonna be a Paul Walker cameo?
In a flash.
You got the right music for it.
What's the girl's name?
Buddy.
His wife?
Jordana Brewster.
Lenny, thank you.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Thanks, Amy. Amy has input.
It's Michelle Ross.
She officially made the fucking bill. Oh shit, Ludacris has an afro.
Oh, producer, Amy. Oh,
They're
my.
like driving in the woods.
Is Tyrese eating something?
Is this a Michael Bay movie?
Hey, pour me a fucking bourbon.
No, it's a Brian Singer.
No.
Oh.
Right there.
Jackass.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
I just tried to hand you the bourbon.
Give me
Keep
a
in
fucking
mind.
bourbon.
You need a glass.
I had a glass.
Oh shit, John
Thick
Cena.
hammer in my glass.
Oh god, John Cena's in this. It's not looking good. Oh shit! He caught the car!
I told you, you motherfucker! He catches the fucking thing.
He caught a car with 2 hands. He like offensive lineman like step block and caught a car with 2 hands. I'm
That's
gonna
not
stop.
impressive.
Hey, that's enough of that trailer. That can get fucked.
I'll only be impressed with one.
I think they jumped the shark.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good with that movie.
That was just a little fun little.
Yeah.
It's a good catch.
That was a cheerful thing before the sad tragedy that happened.
Is this your final thought, Kobe?
Well, there's a couple things, you know what I mean.
Are we gonna move into final thoughts?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't think we have
It's about that time.
okay.
All right.
So we had that. We had LeBron playing flag football and everybody salivating.
LeBron played flag football.
No,
Did you
the
see this on Twitter?
tattoo on his leg, like.
Oh yeah, also his tattoo.
Do less, man. Do
Vinny
less.
does not like his tattoo.
Well,
Vinny,
no, it's
hey,
just
Vinny,
too
that,
soon.
that could be your final thought.
No.
Hang on. Yeah, just use that as your final thought.
Because you're not going to have one.
Do you have
Do you
one?
have one?
I do.
All right. Go for it then.
No,
Okay, then speak.
Rip on it. Rip on the tattoo.
No.
No. Rip the tattoo.
No, that ain't my final thought. Continue.
Alright,
The fuck?
So,
I thought we were
the Lakers were practicing at outside on the football field. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. And they were all running around, and so you had people that said they see LeBron running and catching, and they said he would have been the greatest tight end ever.
No. Every time he gets touched, he's gonna flop like a fucking fish. I mean,
Well, first of all, it's different when you're running in shorts than it is pads.
So my only thing that I have to say to that is the greatest tight end ever.
Well, they compared him to Rob Gronkowski, and they said hands down he would be much better than.
well,
Rob
same
Gronkowski.
size and all that, but has he ever? Did he ever play football? Probably not, right?
I don't
He
know.
did.
High
He
school.
did.
I don't
He
know
played-
if he's the same size as
played football in
Gronk.
high school.
He's taller.
He's taller than Gronk, but Gronk's a lot not now because he's doing all the coke and shit.
Right,
But
yeah.
he's
See,
Gronk
He's
was
skiing.
a
No,
lot.
Gronk's
Dude,
been
Gronk
skiing.
was huge.
Probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It just skills
So-
translate differently too. Like,
It has nothing to do. How many times you see these guys in the combine? They don't do a fucking goddamn thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do. Jerry
So-
Rice ran a 4.6.
So I don't think that LeBron would have been the greatest tight end of all time.
I wouldn't say greatest.
I think that's ridiculous to say. He'd
But-
even be good.
But
Because you don't
would,
know.
but would he have been very good? I think so. Yeah. I think he's a good enough athlete.
I'd say there's a possibility.
I think he's a good enough all around
I see
athlete.
the guy cry when he gets fucking bumped in the lane.
But that's also the game. That's basketball.
Not everyone's like that though. You see,
Yeah,
other guys
but
that-
LeBron's a different cat.
I think he had like the tools, like he has all the tools that he could have been a good tight end, but I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't play. He never played, so how could you say he's gonna be like the best?
Yeah, because he's physically gifted. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Athletically, he could have been a tight end in the NFL.
I mean,
he would have been really good.
Mentally,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a chance.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
But would he have been the
mindset.
greatest tight end ever?
Kelvin Benjamin
Not a
was
chance
physically
in hell.
gifted.
Not a chance in hell.
Yeah. I'm sure there were guys hanging on the bridges that could have been the best ever. Like fucking, that's ridiculous.
Hey,
to say.
Yeah, I knew a guy. He
yeah.
used to. He was a regular in my fucking.
I thought if you're hanging on the bridge, that you're
No,
the best ever.
I said that could have been. You know what I mean? If you want it, I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a lot of people that were good at shit and just turned into losers.
Is there a bridge
Aaron
right here? Let's
Hernandez
go
could have
find
been the
out.
greatest.
So
Aaron Hernandez doing
I'm
PCP,
just gonna-
fucking.
He was one of the best. Like, he was on track to be one of the best.
Yeah, but then you fuck your life up, and then you
Amy
know.
knows Aaron Hernandez really well.
So I'm just gonna.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, Amy was saying that she used to.
Hey,
hook
toss
up with
Amy the fucking microphone. Let's hear this fucking story, huh?
Nope.
him. You, Aaron, and another guy, right?
Moving it right along, man. All right.
Dad, you look like you have something to say.
I did. It's gone.
Oh,
You guys changed topics.
sorry.
It's gone.
LeBron James?
Is it gone?
It's gone.
It's gone.
I gotta
It's
pee.
gone.
All right, we missed that.
All right.
I had actual input as opposed to the fucking bullshit everyone else was spewing.
Oh.
So, like, would LeBron James have been the greatest of all time tight end?
Probably not.
No, probably not.
Thank you.
Probably not.
That's what we all said, I think.
Kelvin Benjamin was very
No.
skilled.
Everyone else said yes.
No, we.
No,
I
we
did
all
not.
said he had
No
the
one
tools.
said
You guys just fucking gushed about how great he would have been. He's so athletic. Oh
No,
my
I said
God.
he would have been
He would
good.
have been great.
Hey,
would've
I'll
been- he
rewind
would've
the
been
tape.
Awesome.
Rewind the tapes.
Hey, Mel, can you
I
rewind
said
that?
he would have been good, the greatest of
Was
all
that
time.
dry
No.
Was that dry hump?
Yeah, this entire time is a dry hump.
Jesus
I wish.
Christ. Alright, move along to
He would've
our
been the
next
best.
final fucking
No,
thought.
last thing
I
was-
said he would have been good, very good,
Such a specimen.
but not the greatest of
I
all
don't know about
time.
very good. He had the potential to be very good because his body size.
Oh,
his
well,
Well,
no,
athletic-
you're right because there's been so many
They're all
people who are
big.
6'10"
They're
and have
all
been
fuck-
so successful.
they're
Well,
all
yeah,
big.
dude, people forget Tony Gonzalez used to play basketball.
People forget all of the 6'10" guys that were just so successful in the NFL.
Amy, you want to tell your story instead?
not
'Cause that's
6'10".
probably going to work out a lot better. No? Okay, never mind.
Taylor Swift's got a movie.
Move on to the next.
There's only one question for that. It's, can you get hit every time and keep getting up?
LeBron can't.
And a lot of people can't do that. So
Well, there's a reason why he chose basketball over football.
Because he's bigger than everybody on the basketball court.
Well, it's less
And then
physical, too.
The last thing I had on this list was obviously the tragedy on last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
During the awful Pro Bowl, by the way, which gets an terrible game.
Which we should have bet the
Wearing
over on.
brown and beige jerseys.
Gross.
Looked like a fucking carpentry
Didn't
fucking
even-
workshop.
The over was
Down.
54 on that game.
Yeah,
by
it was
the way.
there was 76 points.
Didn't even watch.
But yeah, what a
I didn't watch 1 second.
what a shame. What a shame.
Absolute shame.
Yeah. That's tough. Definitely sucks.
But it's nice to see him get appreciation now
Yeah?
for the player he was, because he sure as fuck didn't get it before he died. And not even trying to be funny, thank God it wasn't Michael. We can't have Michael dying. we can't. Have,
And he laughs.
we cannot have Michael Jordan dying. But a close second, Kobe was a phenomenal player.
So did you hear what Tracy McGrady said?
Oh boy.
Oh, that was sad, because he coached his daughter. They coached together.
Yeah. So
But they used to. Tracy used to live with him.
What,
Yeah.
he coached Gigi?
Yeah.
So T-Mac said that Kobe, when they were younger,
He
used
wanted
to
to
say
die young.
he wanted to be the best ever and die young,
Yikes.
so that he could be immortalized.
Yikes.
And
That's stupid.
and you know what?
Wait, get the tinfoil!
Hindsight.
Get the
Well,
tinfoil!
no.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That shows-
he's hanging
he's
out
still
with
alive
Jeffrey
out there.
Epstein
That,
right now. They're both still
He's
alive.
Well, that
Fucking,
shows you how crazy he was.
Yeah.
But he technically did enough.
Well, he had a kill list when he was like fucking
He did
15
enough.
years old.
He
or
did
some
enough to
shit
be
like
better
that.
than Michael, because he honestly might have been a better player than Michael. Because offensively, he has more defense. He was 12-time All Defensive Team.
Yeah.
He's 9-time First All Team. Michael's 8.
Right.
LeBron is 3.
Yikes.
Tim Duncan is 15, but Tim Duncan I think is only 8 first.
It's
So
also
he's
a
number
different
1.
position.
That's ridiculous. First of all, you played 20 years as a guard.
Yeah.
No one has ever done that. he put himself in position to be better than Michael. He fucked up with the Pistons and the Celtics. He should have won He should have won every time he got there. So he should have won the 7, but he didn't. But I mean,
he went to 7 games those times too, right?
No. They swept the Nets. They treated them like a fucking. I was about to say.
No, he's
I was about to say someone's name. Holy shit! They treated them like a.
Well,
I on the bench after an Oxy 80.
That narrowed it down.
Yeah.
Anyone from Medford that's listening knows who that is.
Yeah, fuck you. Whatever.
Get some fucking tweets tomorrow.
No, they throttled the Nets. They throttled the Sixers. The Pacers was an alright battle, but they didn't have enough. But they should have beat the Pistons. That was bad. Yeah. Very bad. Very bad. And then they should have beat the Celtics, but Pau Gasol was a puddle. Kevin Garnett played his ass off. He should have got MVP. Paul Pierce deserved that. But just a shame. But it's nice he's getting his appreciation now. When he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's a little bit of bullshit when the people that try and bring up his bullshit now that he's dead.
He got acquitted.
Yeah.
And she wanted money.
And
she wasn't even good looking.
So
I'm sorry, Amy.
She wasn't even good looking. Do you guys actually remember how it went down?
No, vaguely.
I think I vaguely remember he got accused of something in a hotel, and then.
So the criminal case got dropped, and they settled out of court.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, the criminal case, whatever, like it was settled out of court, like you probably did it. Then she opened up a civil course against him.
To put in perspective, it's kind of like the AB thing this past summer.
So they opened up the court case. They went through everything. Do you guys remember? They subpoenaed her underwear, and she had 7 different people's semen in her underwear.
Sex. Who doesn't?
Dude, that's fucking gross. She doesn't do laundry.
Apparently not.
Well,
but
maybe
one of them,
maybe she just had a busy
so
night.
I'm pretty sure. Now I may be speaking out of turn. Don't know. Whatever. I think one of them was Kobe's, but there were 6 other people's semen in her fucking underwear. So the case got thrown out. Yeah. So she never won anything. She settled out of court criminally, and then when she tried to go after him civilly, they were like, "Yeah, nah, bitch."
Yeah. So the
judge
said she was a thought. That's basically what happened.
Yes.
But I have 2 very quick, fun Kobe stories. So,
man.
In 2003, Michael's last game at Staples.
Also, at that point, he was 24.
He was.
When I was 24. I don't know, dude.
He was already. How many championships he won by then?
I was doing a lot of dumb shit.
3-time champion.
Yeah.
$80 million deal. Handsome guy.
Yeah.
King of LA.
Yeah. And
no wonder why you're suing him.
You ain't raping anyone.
Yeah.
Unless you're Darren Chopper, but he ain't Darren Chopper.
When I was 24, I was a fucking loser. And I was doing dumb shit.
Hey, cheers. Hey, give me some of that.
Glad to see you lost change.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I'm still doing dumb shit, but I'm still a little bit less of a loser now.
Yeah. No, but because who's that lady from Westworld? She put out like some tweet like the next day. It was like, let's not forget that Kobe Bryant is like a sports hero and a rapist.
Just one of those fucking.
It's like, why even say that? Like, what's the game? Like, the guy just died. His family's grieving. It's like just being a bitch.
She wants attention. That's what it is.
Well, it's that whole movie.
People that want attention.
Well, it's interesting too because it's like the first time like a big celebrity or like sports athlete like superstar has died and like
in his prime
tragically in Twitter fit, you know what I mean? Like
before he became like an old dude.
Let me elaborate.
We learned about it through Twitter. We followed it through Twitter.
This is what's sad about it. He didn't drink a drop of liquor till he retired. Mm-hmm. He didn't party. He worked out 6 times a week.
He's a sicko.
For 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
From he was 18 until 37.
Yeah.
He's probably the 4th best basketball player ever. And he also won a fucking Oscar.
Right.
Well,
that's what I mean. He was in the prime of his life.
He never got to enjoy. He didn't get to be around his family. He never got to enjoy his what he like. A lot of guys go out and enjoy it. He never got to enjoy it.
What
And it sucks that his daughter died.
What crushes me, one is that his oldest daughter died, but what really fucks me up is that he has an 8-month-old.
Yeah, Capri, that sucks.
She's never gonna know her dad. She's never gonna know how fucking awesome her dad was.
Well, she'll know. She'll see it, but that sucks.
But
that
she's
she'll
not
never
gonna.
meet it.
She's
Yeah.
never.
She's
She
gonna hear
doesn't know
about
her
it.
dad.
Right. Yeah.
She may go on to do
she'll
amazing
know, but she'll
things.
never know him.
30 years from now,
Right.
we all may be dead. Hopefully.
Ideally.
Me for sure. But
But
Hey,
she
live a
may
kid
do
there
something
is.
great in 30 years.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because she's never gonna know her father.
Right.
She's 8 months old right now.
And it sucks.
That sucks.
She's
To me, that hurt. That
she's
sucks.
gonna watch her fucking father on like Sports Center or like whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
that. Yeah. But at least I don't know. I mean, at least it's something.
Yeah.
But not that. I don't even know what to fucking say.
Yeah, you see the
Because
people talk about him.
everything fucking sucks.
Right.
You hear the like,
Right.
they said Jalen was like Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
He's like when he scored the 81, he was like the weirdest thing was he didn't say one word.
Yeah.
He's like guys get 40 points now and they like pump their chest and shit.
Yeah.
He was like
He
had
wanted
70,
more.
he goes he had 77 points. He goes Chris Mim, terrible player. Chris Mim was shooting a free throw with like 2 minutes left. He had 77, and he's like I nudged him and I was like Kobe, you got 70 something. You gonna get out, check out, and he's like he looked through me like I was a dead body.
Yeah.
Just wiped sweat off his head, got the rebound and hit a 3.
Yeah.
Didn't even acknowledge me.
Yeah.
But Michael's last game at the Staples Center, he had do this math for you. So everybody goes crazy with the James Harden shit. I don't know where you guys fall with James Harden. I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a big James
I don't like the
Harden.
way that game's played.
I'm not. Yeah.
Because other guys like LeBron, Michael,
Right.
they run a system. He just sits there and dribbles.
Yeah. I'm not a big James Harden.
Michael's last game at Staples, he played 17 minutes in the first half. There was 5 minutes left in the first half. He had 44 points
Yikes.
with 5 minutes left in the first half.
Wow.
He always said, I could have dropped 120 on Mike, but I gave him 55 and a slap on the ass as a retirement gift. And he always says the only regret he had is he couldn't be in his prime against Mike
Yeah.
because he said I would have whipped his ass.
Yeah.
He said he would have dropped 50 on me, I would have put 87 on him.
That's some truly gangster shit, right?
I don't know. He might honestly.
That's a mama mentality.
He honestly has a thing. It might. And then with the 81 point game, the last thing I'll say, the funniest. So it was 2005. So at that time you were how old were you in 2005?
I was 13.
So you weren't in high school yet.
No.
So because we were sophomores.
I was 7.
Because I remember seeing Billy. So I remember seeing Bill Stearns because he was in my homeroom.
2000 fall of 2005. I was in 8th
it was
grade.
so this
Bill
was 2000.
Stearns,
It was
the
so.
panty soaker.
Spring.
So obviously I'm a big Bears guy.
Spring. I was in 7th grade.
So this is the
So
prequel to
you
this.
guys were freshmen in high school.
No, we were sophomores. It's 2006, but it's 2005
Okay.
season.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So the Bears, they were Kyle Orton. They were Kyle Orton. They had a great team that year. Steve Smith. I love Steve Smith. Steve Smith lit Charles Tillman up.
Yeah.
The week before that divisional round. It was when the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. They beat the Panthers that year. And I remember my grandfather loaded heavily on the Panthers. And they had a receiver. Do you remember this guy? Drew Carter, Dad.
Drew Carter?
Drew Carter for the Panthers.
White guy?
I don't know what he was. Mexican, black, he sucked. White, I don't know. He was 6'6". Steve Smith got triple teamed. And they were getting
Forrest
blown
Shaw.
out. So because at that time, the cable networks, they didn't play every game.
No.
Now you can get every game. You know what I mean?
I get you.
So I was one of the first people to have league pass because my grandfather used to buy me league pass for as a birthday gift for me every year. It was like $4.50 a month. I mean, a year. So the game wasn't on ESPN. So I tuned off the Panthers game. My grandfather almost broke the TV for like the 6th time.
Yeah, it seems to be a trend in your fucking family.
Yeah, we're TV hitters. Not women beaters, TV beaters.
Hey,
And
I'd rather you guys beat TVs.
Yeah. Oh, we can edit that out, right?
It depends.
We can edit that out, right?
Nope, no edits. No edits.
Amy,
Same
hit
old
that
thing.
real quick, will you?
But so I put the game on. So the funny thing with that game was he had 8 points in the first quarter. I'm almost falling asleep. 15 years old. It was a snowstorm at night. We were supposed to get school off. It never ended up snowing. It snowed later. So whatever. Fast forward, he gets the game. So I remember Rob's mother picked me up in the Suburban. Rob Sullivan. So we're sitting in there.
Shout
And
out
like
to
he
Sully.
was yeah.
Government
Shout out to
names
Matt
on this
Jimo,
podcast.
getting married
Yeah,
soon.
hey,
My
shout out to
fucking
China.
man- my fucking man. He's
Fucking
getting
China
married
listens
very
to every
soon.
episode. I
Hey.
fucking love him.
Yep.
He's a great
Yep.
fucking kid.
Cheers,
Congratulations to him
And
and
by
Brianna.
kid, he's a legit man now because we're all old as shit.
The-
Cheers,
Why,
to
has he
future
killed something?
Mrs.
Oh, he actually
Mr. and
probably has,
Mrs.
'cause
Jimo.
What trade is he in?
He's a real man.
Electrical
Electrician.
103.
I would say so.
George-
He has
George
actual
Chester.
skills.
Yeah, he's an actual man. Hey,
What?
China.
Like-
Anytime. Hey, actually, you know
He
what,
wants to come
China?
on. No, he wants to come on and talk to Dax about the card show.
China.
Oh god.
Hit us up, bro. Like, cause we could use some work around the house. So like,
Yeah, no. Hey, you know what? That's why he wants to come to Mansfield.
Well,
There's
hey,
working on a
yeah.
fucking house.
yeah.
There's
And then
literally-
while you're
that's
here,
why.
we'll record an episode and we'll pay you.
Yeah.
We'll pay you.
There's literally not one man
So-
sitting on this cast
Keep
right
him-
now.
Hey, can you just power
So
through that?
we
please?
we get the Suburban. I tell Rob, I said, hey, did you see the game last night? He thinks we're talking about the Steelers and the fucking the Seahawks. And I was like, no, you see Lakers game? And I was like, he scored it because this is my man. This is when no one liked him.
Right.
Right after the rate, no one liked him. It was like,
Right.
the Boston thing, like
He was
fucking.
newly 24.
Everybody liked Tony Delk and Vin Baker. Like, this is a joke. Grateful friends.
Vin Baker.
Yeah.
So, oh no, it's
Ray
been brutal.
for the
Listen, I've been in the trenches for a while with this
Fuck
man.
out of
La
here. Ray
France.
La France.
So I get in there and I tell him, I go, but no one had texting, no one had no smartphones, anything. I get into homeroom. I tell Billy and everybody, Lucas and everybody, oh no, he didn't score anyone. What were you talking about? Pulled up NBA.com on the computer, his parents' computer, and they were like, wouldn't believe me. No one believed me. Gone to Italian class first period. Bryant, no one believed me. And then by like lunch, everybody was like, oh my, like no one could believe it.
Yeah.
It was like the creek, because you can't even, like, that will never happen again.
No.
And it wasn't overtime.
No. That
And
was
they
the
were
biggest-
down 29 points in the game. So it wasn't like, I love T-Mac, but it wasn't like T-Mac Iverson shit where like you just loading up or the hard stuff. But that's how it ended. Just very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. What a shame. There'll never be anybody like that again. Not
How
even
do you
close.
feel about him being the new NBA logo? Have you heard of that?
I don't see why not.
Listen, if you're gonna make a logo of the NBA, it should be the best. It should be the best athlete in any sport ever. It should be Michael. If you're gonna make the logo, it should just be the fucking Jordan logo.
Right.
Who is it now?
Jerry
Jerry
West.
West.
Jerry West.
I should.
I say honestly, leave it, cause
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
seriously,
But
like,
if
what are you gonna do?
if
So,
you're gonna change the logo, let's not get crazy. You know what you should do? You should give him. You should make the All Star because he has the most points ever in All Star history. He's got the most MVPs in All Star game history. Make it the Kobe Bryant Award.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make the scoring title, make it the because he doesn't have the most scoring titles. But let's be real, he's the most gifted scorer ever. Make it the scoring title.
Name an
The
award
Kobe
after
Bryant
him.
title.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
No,
because
I
if you're
can
gonna do a
get- I can get
logo,
behind
if you're gonna do a logo,
That's actually probably
it
a
has
bad
to be
idea,
Michael
right? Yeah.
with the fucking tongue out, with the hands and shit,
Yeah.
all that crazy. I hope it's on video. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like having a stroke.
What if they just change it for like a year? It's like a sort of like a ceremonial thing.
Don't do that.
That don't work.
Good.
You gotta change every fucking jersey for a year, like it just.
Well, I assume they make new jerseys every year. They don't wear the same
nah,
thing
you just
from
put
last
the,
year.
if you're gonna just do it for a year, you put the stripe on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the stripe though. I like the black stripe.
No, they have the KB patch.
Yeah.
KB patch. So
Perfect.
they'll wear that forever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, they'll
All
wear
right.
that in the jerseys for the like.
Forever. They'll
Yeah.
be there forever.
Ben,
Oh,
do you have a final thought?
Not yet. You can circle back to me.
Okay. I'm going.
Yep.
2019 awards.
Hmm.
MVP Lamar Jackson. Offensive Player of the Year Michael Thomas. Defensive Player of the Year Stephon Gilmore. Offensive Rookie Kyler Murray. Defensive Rookie Nick Bosa. Coach John Harbaugh.
Close as a fucking man.
Assistant Coach Greg Roman. Comeback Player Ryan Tannehill.
Wait a minute. Who's coach of
wow,
John Harbaugh.
like that, huh?
the year?
Walter Payton Manley at Calais Campbell.
So
Coach
I,
of the year. Coach of the year should
John
have
Harbaugh.
been Shanahan.
I like the
Yes.
Mike Thomas.
Absolutely. Kyle
Should've been
Shanahan.
Should've
Kyle
been-
Shanahan.
Yeah. Yes.
They were 3-13.
They fucking lost.
They were 3-13 last year. 4-12. They were 4-12 last year. They were 13-3 this year.
It should have been Shanahan.
Yeah,
Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan.
Holy shit.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah, I think the rest of it's pretty good though.
The rest of it,
Wait, what's
I
up, man?
love.
I mean, we can. The rest of it's almost.
Wait, what's the discrepancy?
I love
No,
Michael
I'm just
Thomas.
saying.
Who's come back?
Michael
Tannehill?
Thomas, I
Oh,
love.
Tannehill. Tannehill didn't come back from anything except playing like shit.
Yeah. Well, they
Except
should've-
He came back from the Dolphins.
Yeah. So
Wait a minute. So who was another guy that I'm trying to think?
that's what,
Just
off the
quick
top of my
without
head. I
knowing.
don't know who came back from
Yeah.
injury or didn't
Mitchell
play,
Trubisky.
like Hunter
Hmm.
Henry.
Trip
like-
Mitch, Big Mitch.
Yeah. Off.
Wait,
Anti
do you know
comeback
how
player,
gross
yeah.
that is? That the Ryan Pace said, the Bears GM, we are 1,000% moving on
With
Mitchell.
Mitch.
We are
With
not
Mitch.
even entertaining options.
Ugh.
That's terrible, man.
He
That's
said,
fucking
I
terrible.
don't. He said,
I'm
I don't
sick
want.
to my
He said, I
stomach.
don't want Tom Brady. I'll keep Mitch. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know who.
And
that,
they're
I don't
the
know.
running for Tom, too.
No, they ain't running.
Well, he's not anymore,
They're not
apparently.
in the running for Tom. Tom's not going to Chicago.
Nope.
Fine.
But I think otherwise, I mean, honestly,
If you were Chicago, you wouldn't
pretty,
make a run.
pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
pretty
no.
good round. I mean, outside, I think really Tannehill.
What was the other stuff?
Tannehill and
What's-
Harbaugh's tough.
Yeah.
I still love
But like,
Michael
I would
Thomas.
say, as of week
Who's our
17,
offensive player? Lamar.
Mike Thomas. Lamar won MVP.
MVP
They
is
usually
much
don't
better,
give
yeah.
both to.
Yeah.
I mean, they should. It's fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
I know, but it's like.
Yeah.
If you're
But
an
I'll give
offensive
it- I'll
player,
give it to Michael
wait,
Thomas
if
as
you're
an
an
offensive
if you're an
player.
offensive player
But
and
Lamar,
you win the MVP,
It's the
then
same
how
thing-
the fuck don't you win offensive
It's the
player
same
of
thing
the
with the
year?
college awards where the Heisman winner could be a quarterback, and the quarterback award doesn't go to the Heisman winner.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
yeah, but it's a higher honor, so I mean,
Fucking
right?
Ron Dane wins it
Right.
on Michael Vick.
I mean,
Yeah, but Michael Vick probably won the Walter
and
Payton.
Lamar had that
I'm sorry,
locked
the
up
Walter
in, like,
Camp
week
Award.
two.
Yeah.
He definitely Michael Vick did definitely not win the
Never won the
Payton Award.
Walter Payton Award.
No, the FCS.
He did win it.
No, hold on. So hold on.
Hold
Fun
on.
fact: there's two Walter
His
Payton
Pitbull won
awards.
Dog of the Year.
There's
Two
two
times.
Hold on. There's two Walter Payton awards
I thought
in the
there was only
NFL.
one.
Shut up. In the NFL, it's the
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Man of the Year. In the FCS, it's like their Heisman
Okay.
is the Walter Payton Award.
Okay.
You know what else? Charles Tillman should get Hall of Fame.
Amy,
recognition.
Amy,
I'm not
how
even
do you
joking.
feel about Michael Vick?
Yeah, bring it on,
Stand-up
Sammy.
guy.
That's my dog.
Hey, toss her the fucking microphone.
No.
I don't think
No one can see her, but she just drank.
Yeah,
She took a
She's
drink.
all set.
She didn't
She's all
want
set.
to. She didn't want to contribute.
He
She's
did his
all
time.
No,
He's
Yeah.
Southern.
absolutely. He did his time. I'm 100% behind that. He did his time. What more do you
Yeah,
want?
you know what? It wasn't. He was.
It was his cousin,
he,
wasn't
He
it?
had a house, and it was all people that.
I love dogs. I love animals more than people.
I have a pet wolf.
Dogs are better people than people.
Gigi's a
She's a
motherfucker.
fucking bitch.
Vic,
Gigi sucks.
Vic served his time. He did enough.
He came back
He's
to
done
Eagles. He
No, but
balled-
Charles
he
Tillman
balled
should
the
get
Eagles.
Hall of Fame recognition.
Yeah.
54 forced fumbles. He is third all time
Peanut?
behind Reggie White, Bruce Thomas, Julius Peppers.
Yeah.
And then you add 37 interceptions. I mean, Bruce Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck
No,
is
no,
Bruce
no,
Thomas?
because Derek Thomas was fifth.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Finn, do you have a final thought?
I'm making up fucking
Not yet?
defensive
I don't
players.
think I'm gonna have one. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Vinny,
Alright,
you
So
have one.
5 years ago
My mind's
today,
blank.
5 years ago today, it was Malcolm Butler's interception
Oh,
on the
shit.
goal line.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
The
today.
worst
Oh,
decision
shit.
in Super Bowl
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the worst decisions and one of the best plays ever in
Throw
Super
it,
Bowl.
Dev.
So
Yeah.
just leave it at that. Enjoy it. Appreciate it.
Trips.
We'll never see it again. Probably never see the Patriots in another Super Bowl again, but we'll see.
Okay, so I did hear a good
Oh,
point.
God.
On that
No,
note,
no, no.
Here
On that
we
note,
go!
Listen, Andy Dalton's going 19-0 with them next
Oh,
year.
God.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
No, it's
I
Marcus
can't
Mariota,
fucking wait.
kid.
No, anyone with him. Anyone with
If-
him will go 19-0.
Marcus
Ryan
Mariota is the quarterback of the New England Patriots next year. I'm blowing my brains
Listen,
out.
jump on the Redskin bandwagon with me, guys.
Redskins?
Riverboat, Blackjack. Let's go.
Riverboat
Riverboat
Ron.
Ron, Black
So,
Panther.
The only like glimpse of hope, which I know that's a stupid thing, and hope is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
The 49ers were a dynasty in the 80s into about... They were good into the 2000s. Then they kind of sucked. Then they were good again. Then they kind of sucked.
You gonna finish this thought?
They're good again.
Okay.
The Patriots could do the same thing.
They probably will.
They could.
They also play 3 college teams 6 times a year.
I'm just saying, like, hey, remember that night, like 5 years ago, when we were tackling each other on the fucking ground because this motherfucker Malcolm Butler, is he still playing football, by the way?
Yeah,
Because I haven't heard his name.
He was
in a
on the
while.
IR this year.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Oh,
but
and Finn has something to say.
I remember that night. That's the night you and John invited like a couple of strangers in Lake Howard.
Oh, that was a post Super Bowl victory party. Yeah.
I went into the.
Hey, remember the post Super Bowl last year?
Yeah.
Dude, I drove.
I don't.
I drove.
He was banging on my fucking window. Remember that, Finn?
Oh yeah.
I was incapacitated by that.
Spoon Man,
Dude, but that.
Yes.
can you, do you have a final thought? Are you still on Bumble?
Does she
Have
like?
you
Does she
said
like you?
fucking
Or she's-
word?
Have you been
Nice
swiping
show.
on Bumble the entire time?
I'm on Yahoo News.
I saw it. He just.
She
switched
looks
over.
like Tom
Honestly,
Brady.
I would rather you have been on Bumble than Yahoo News.
That was just randomly.
You really gonna believe? You're really gonna buy all that liberal bias on the news there?
What? I didn't-
What is
I was gonna come out snappier, but.
No, do you have a final thought?
Kinda, not really, but.
Is he high?
Yeah.
Is he high?
Kobayashi outlived Kobe. That's
Alright, just
that's
end-
like-
Oh my
that's like-
God!
That's ironic.
Just
Jesus
end the
Christ.
podcast. End the
It's
fucking podcast.
Alright,
no,
we're done with that.
Hey.
Hey,
For everybody here at Sarcasm sucks.
no, I have a good.
Go fuck yourself.
I actually have a good final thought, Vinny. You ready for this?
Okay.
Don't fuck up the microphone, dude.
Alright. I'll hang with
We
you.
pay a lot of money for that.
I gotta
shit.
piss, but let's go.
Yeah.
Alright. So in 2012,
Oh boy.
Samantha Jesperson was 15 years old, and someone created a business page on Facebook called Samantha Ray Ann Jefferson's Butthole.
Ooh, so she's a porn star.
It was the first Google result when you searched her name.
So she's the next Lisa Ann?
So
Shut
someone else, this is not her. Someone else created a Facebook page for this girl's butthole, and people have tried to report it. Facebook is not deleting it.
So I'm guessing this girl's unemployed, right?
So we had to
Like
find
17
out
and 0 and
who
17.
this dude is and hire him.
Dude, you mean
I thought you were about to take that in a whole different direction.
Samantha Ray Anna Jesperson?
No, I'm saying
Who
the dude
created
that made the fucking Facebook page.
Maybe. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I see
have
what
to
you
hire
did
him.
there. I see what you
It's
did
a
there.
business acquisition.
Yeah.
Who's
He
hungry?
knows marketing.
It's not affiliated or endorsed by anybody. However, Facebook will not take down the page.
right.
Samantha Jesperson never wanted her butthole to be the first thing that came up when someone Googled her name. But
I guess we all have different dreams when we're kids.
to her horror, she discovered Samantha Ray Ann Jesperson's Butthole, a Facebook business page, was the very first result.
It's a business page.
The page was created in 2012 when she was only 15 years old.
Can I say one thing?
But Jesperson, now 23 and a professional
It's
baker.
a business page.
She's a baker, guys. She's a
I love
baker.
cake. I love
She making a lot of brownies?
She didn't discover it until 2015. Her reaction was, everybody ready? What the fuck? How did this
Naturally.
happen? She told BuzzFeed News. Jesperson had no idea how the page was created. She didn't make it herself, and she didn't know how anyone would have made it on her behalf. And then the whole thing goes on about how she tried to get Facebook to take it down, and Facebook was like, nope. It's a
I know
business
how
page.
someone can make it on her behalf. They go to Facebook, they have an account, and they create like new page.
Oh, but wait, you also
Name
need
what they
an
want.
email.
So
Yeah,
as
you already have an email. So
While we're talking about this, we should all go to the AVNs next year in Vegas. Okay? And I just want to say, I am so proud of Ava Adams.
A true legend of the game.
No.
A true legend of the game.
7-time
Pour them out for the
Bro.
homies.
broke Sarah J. and Lisa Ann's record.
Milk of the year?
7-time MILF of the year. 7 fucking times. She is better than Michael.
That's a fucking
He's a
saying
bro.
shit. As your financial advisor.
You're my financial advisor? I hope not.
Well,
As your professional advisor, I really recommend you ignore everything he has to say.
Yes, thank you.
As your podcast advisor, I say end this fucking show because this sucks and all your listeners fucking suck. Just end the
You know
fucking
something?
Well, as your religious advisor, I
You never
agree.
get to talk
Yes.
about
From a spiritual
stuff
point of
you
view.
can't.
Amen.
We're going off the
Amen.
fucking rails right now.
Amen.
L'chaim.
I want to talk about
Son
something.
L'chaim. That's right. I'm Jewish.
Do you want to end this
Now
fucking
you are.
or not?
Yeah. No, I actually am Jewish.
When did you find this out?
When I did 23andMe.
All right, that's gonna do it for us. You
Oh,
can follow us on Instagram
wait,
at
Thank you for listening to
Speaks
Sarcasm
Pod.
Speaks.
What's
You
23andMe?
can follow us on
What's
Twitter
23andMe?
at Sarcasm
Snapchat at
_speaks.
Vincenzo19.
Any
Nudes Daily.
podcast, whatever method of podcasting that you are listening to us on, hit subscribe, whether it's Spotify or iTunes or whatever else
Stitcher.
there is.
Whatever.
There's
Or
plenty.
on Venmo
Just pick
at-
whichever one.
Or on Venmo at
Also-
Wrench19.
Hop on over to YouTube.
Hey,
You
shut
can
up, you mic
Venmo
one time ago.
Vincent Albano for NBA picks.
Fantastic.
You can hop on
Solo.
over to YouTube.
Hey,
And
turn my mic on. Is this thing on?
You can hop on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and if Facebook is your thing, we're on Facebook too. Sarcasm Speaks. Other than that, good night,
I
everybody.
thought that was his
Good night,
job.
everybody.